Beautiful people, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my beautiful people. This is Sapphire Dragonfly, and this is your reading for October, the first half of October. Okay. So, we are going to start off with Capricorn. All right. We're going to go backwards this month. All right. We're going to start off with Capricorn. All right. So, today, just now, when I was thinking about what would go with the reading, I was kind of meditating. I'm going to share a story with you guys, my Capricorns. Okay. And I'm going to share a life lesson with you that I learned. I learned how to discern the people who actually care about me from the people who don't. Okay? How did I discern that? Well, it's kind of hard because a lot of people will tell you that they love you. They will tell you that they care about you. But the reality of it is that 10 times or not, people talk a good game, but they don't back it up with actions. Love is an action word, not just something that people can see. It's something that you have to be able to watch someone do. Okay? Someone loving you. Okay? So I was reflecting back, and it brought me to this point in my life where I was dating this guy. Okay? And he was hypersexual. All right? Please understand that not all hypersexuals are players or have the intent to play. Okay? Most of them, believe it or not, because of the high sex drive they have, a lot of them tend to be labeled as players because they do tend to keep a barrage or a selection of females that they deal with, or males, because there are women that are hypersexual as well. Okay? So I feel I met this person and, I felt like, oh, this person's a player. But really, they were a hypersexual person who was trying to fill a need, meet a desire. And in order to do it, they had to manipulate. So that became their way of life. Okay. Not intentional, but it is what it is. All right. So I remember when he was going through financial issues, really good person, really nice guy, when he was going through financial issues. And I have to tell you, I've only had one person in my life that when I went to them, I told them, tell me the truth, because if you don't, I'm walking away and I'm never going to look back. And so this person laid everything out for me about everything that was going on at that time, as far as other females, the hypersexuality, the diversity that they desired, and how a normal, I won't say a normal, I won't use that word, how a monogamous lifestyle was a challenge for them. It could be accomplished though, but it was a challenge, so they felt like, okay, I'm never going to be able to be married because there's no person that's going to accept me the way I am, or accept that, I want an open relationship or something. And that's not true, So I feel like this person felt like they didn't deserve to be loved, or that they were never going to be able to find love that was worthy of them and who they truly were. And that's not true. Okay. And so when this person hit financial hardship, I said to him, you mean to tell me, with all the women that you've dealt with, you can't go back and hit up each of those women for $50? Because that would cover your rent and then some. And he said no. And so I was like, wow. But yet he had been with women who had told him that they loved him. So they had loved him. And yet there were certain areas of his life that were still not resolved. Like, when it came to, a woman should compliment a man. Okay. So if your man doesn't like to fill out job applications, I'm a woman that likes to do that stuff. I love doing form work. It's just something with me. I love doing form work. It's part of who I am. So for me, I will fill out forms, do resume, stuff like that to help my man in any way, shape, or form. I will take stuff, like if he's creative in other areas, I hand those things off to him while I focus on the areas that I'm good at. So we know, and when you're part of a couple, you know whose responsibilities are what and who's better in what area. What got me was that this man had a lot of things in his life that he wanted to handle and take care of, and not one of these women had stepped up to help him do his resume, apply for different jobs or better jobs. Granted, he didn't ask them to, but I didn't feel like he should have to. You know, if they claim they love him, why, if you love someone, why wouldn't you want to better their life in a certain way? So I think that what I was, by remembering this story, I think what Spirit was trying to show me was that a lot of you will sit back and say that you love someone, but how many of you guys have actually shown that person that you love them? Not by cooking them dinner, not by taking them out shopping, not by going on vacation, but by actually doing stuff to facilitate a better life for that person. Now, you know, a better quality life for that person. Now, for those of you who have done that, the question is, how many of you have done that for people who have not done that for you? And you continue to do that for people, not having that done for you, and having it jade you. And now you're out here broken and bitter. But the reality of it is, those people showed you how they felt about you. And some of y'all are still hurt. And then some of you guys are like, well, I just don't understand, you know, why they couldn't see the value in who I am. Well, let me ask you something. If they couldn't see the value of who they were, how did you expect them to see the value of you that you had in their life? So, I don't know why, but you guys know if I'm sharing a story that there's a reason there, okay? So, going forward, I think the lesson that I got out of that was that love is more than sex to me. It's more than sex. It's more than words. It's more than just saying a vow of I do or marrying someone. For me, love is an action of saying to someone or saying to myself, how can I help this person better their life, their quality of life, or help them achieve the goals that they want to achieve? And if I can't do that, how do I facilitate that for them? Do I even know all the things they want to do? Have we, you know, if you say you love someone, shouldn't you know all these things about them? Shouldn't you know all the goals that they want to attain, all the places they want to live, all the dreams that they have? You should know these things. If a person doesn't feel comfortable enough to share them with you, well, that kind of says something about how they feel about you. Okay? Because this man shared with me I believe, more than he'd shared with any woman, honestly. I think he opened up to me in ways that I don't think he did other women, for the simple fact that I don't think that he could do that with other women because they would not have understood and they would have judged. So I feel like some of you guys are giving more than what you're receiving, or you're giving thinking that you're loving someone and it's not, but you don't understand that that's not love. So it comes back to the definition of love, the definition of the love you're giving, and also the definition of love you're receiving. Apply this any way you want to. Okay? So let's jump into your reading here and see what we have for the first half of October. Spirit, what message do we have for Capricorn? All right. Now I'm going to do, let me take a look at singles first. All right. And the reason why is because I really want to start incorporating a message for the single people. All right. We have the Six of Wands. All right. I'm using the Bonfire Tarot. We have the Six of Wands. All right. A lot of you single Capricorns, you are being evolved to a higher level of understanding, a higher level of spiritual evolution. A lot of you guys, your third eye is opening. Okay. And you're starting to understand what the third eye is. A lot of people, I want to open my third eye. They don't even understand what the hell it is. They really don't. But I feel like Capricorn, you guys are doing a lot of single caps. You're doing a lot of soul searching and self-resolvement is what I just heard. resolving issues with yourself. Okay. This is not about, resolving what someone did to you. This is literally resolving issues within yourself, about yourself. Things that could have been illuminated to you when you move to this higher level of spiritual understanding. And so you're really doing a lot of self-assessment is what I hear. Okay. A lot of self-assessment. For a lot of you guys, you're still carrying heartbreak from some of the things that you've been through, some of the battles that you fought in relationships, so on and so forth. I feel as though you got those things are being brought to the forefront to be handled and be closed out. Okay. So that you can move on to new cycles. I think that for some of you guys, you had given up on love, and that structure that is being burnt down, and you are now being reignited and starting to believe in love again. Okay. All right. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So right now, I feel that some of you guys are probably not communicating with many people right now because you're introverted. You're focused on self. Okay. Capricorns love to be out, love to be social. They're selectively social because they're earth signs. But I feel like right now you're more communicating inward. Okay. So you might have a select, like one or two close friends that you're talking to. But really, I feel like this is a lot more inward communication, a lot more talking to yourself about this assessment that you're doing about your past relationships and about everything that you've been through. And this spiritual evolution, this new path that you're on. One, because with this with you evolving spiritually, Spirit's going to be bringing higher people with higher level understanding into your world. So some of you guys are like, well, why am I so introverted or so focused on this self-assessment? Where it's because you're being prepared for these higher level people in your life. You're being brought up to their vibration, and so on and so forth. You guys are being brought within vibrations of each other to ensure success when this union is brought in. Okay. The Fool card. What did I say? You're getting prepared for a new start, my single caps. Okay. You're getting prepared for a brand new beginning with the Fool card. All right. Now, I do believe that you guys have somebody coming in. Once you come out of this state, I believe it's going to be another 8 days, possibly 8 days, 8 weeks. 8 weeks is what I'm hearing. Within the next 8 weeks, you have a new person coming in. I believe this person is a fire sign, possible Leo or Aries. Yeah, strong Leo and Aries is what I'm getting. Okay. This person's going to come in real quickly. This is quick. Okay. This is very, very quick. Someone is coming in. All right. It's almost like this person comes in so quick. You're like, oh, this has to be game. Nobody really falls for anybody this quick. No, they do. They do. They do. This person really has a desire to settle down and have stability in their life. They really want victory. This person may have moved a lot, and they're feeling like this is my last move. You're my last destination. So I feel like for some of you guys, this person's going to be moving in with you. I feel like they're coming to you, quite honestly. I do. I don't think you're moving in with them. This is them coming to you. This person, yeah, this is them coming to you. This is the energy of someone who may have had all these different rules in relationships and dating. Oh, I don't date this. I don't do this. I don't do that. I only deal with people like this. And now they're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to take a leap of faith with the next person that I feel is the one. Fuck all the rules. Fuck all the regulations. I'm just going to take that leap. And I feel like you're probably thinking this person is crazy, but you know what? I know people who have married people, eloped or got married at the spur of a moment, and those people have spent 25 years together, spent a lifetime together. They didn't think about it. They just went with what they just went. They just, when they felt it, they went with it, and that was it. And they spent a lifetime together. Versus the people who dated for 5-10 years, got married, and then got divorced in 5 years. This is what the energy that I'm feeling. So I'm kind of feeling, go take the leap. Take the leap. You could be married by next year, June or August, to this person. Real talk. And the crazy thing is, you're going to be like, this is nuts. I don't even understand this, because I dated my baby's dad for 2 years, 3 years, and we never got married. And here I am. I met this person. I'm married in 6 months or less, or like, and I'm married in less than a year. And I am so freaking happy. I have this major victory. It's crazy. I don't even understand this. That's because sometimes you need to learn to take restrictions off. Stop putting out rules. Stop. Well, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that and I'm looking for this. And if they don't have that, sometimes when you just put all that shit to the side and just follow what the lead, shit just works out. I'm not going to lie. Okay? Shit just works out. And that's what I'm seeing here. We have the Devil card. See? Didn't I tell you perception? This is coming underneath the you. Okay? So in order for you to get your victory, my single Capricorns, you got to drop those views and all those rules that you have. Well, he can't drink. He can't smoke. He can't do this. He's got to be 6 feet tall. Sometimes you just need to, if think about it. If you have a guy that comes to you that's extremely attractive, he's only maybe 2 inches taller than you. You're like, well, I like tall men. Okay, but what if this guy treats you like a fucking queen, buys you the world, spends time with you, adores you, shows you public displays of affection, and you mean to tell me you're going to turn him down because he don't have a couple inches? That's the devil energy. That's the energy of self-sabotaging yourself and missing out on something because you won't let go of your views of how you think it's supposed to look. Okay? The 3 of Swords, see? Heartbreak. Some of y'all are stuck right now because of the heartbreak that you went through in the past. This is why you're in that period of self-assessment. You're supposed to be healing this heartbreak and letting go of these old perceptions. All right? Ten of Wands in reverse. See? The Fool card, underneath the Fool card, the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is releasing all these burdens. See? These two right here are burdens. Releasing these burdens so that you can have this, you could take that leap of faith and not be paranoid and not be like, oh, I don't know. No. Okay? So, single Capricorns, this is the period of your self-assessment. Okay? To work on you, to get rid of these burdens that you've been carrying, okay, from which you came out of before, because you have a new person coming in, all right? You have a new person coming in. And it's crazy because the Devil card is your card, isn't it? So look at that. You came out in your own damn reading. That's on point, okay? That is absolutely on point. So you're being plagued or pushed to drop these burdens so that you can move forward, okay? So that you can move forward. Now, I am going to, where is the card? I'm looking for a specific card. Oh, there we go. Life Changes Butterfly Oracle deck, okay? And I'm going to do the Notes from the Universe and the Butterfly Oracle deck, okay? So let's do this. Spirit, look at this shit. Before I even got it out the gate, memories. Okay? Memories are why you're stuck. Some of you guys, no, I'm sorry. I won't say stuck. I'm not going to, you manifest what you speak. So I'm not going to speak that you're stuck. I refuse to do that shit. Okay? Memories are what is where you're at right now, your head. Okay? Trying to release memories, assess memories so that you can move forward. And I feel like that's part of this self-assessment that you're doing. And this is good. Okay. Self-employment. Some of you guys might be thinking about goals that you have for yourself. You might want to open your own business. Okay. So some of you guys are thinking about taking a totally new direction in life in this self-assessment time that you're doing with yourself, you know, or setting up goals so that you can have that self-employment and open up these businesses that you want to get open. Okay. Volunteer. Now, for some of you guys, you know, sometimes the best healing that occurs in our life comes when we help others. When we help others, we don't focus too much on what we're going through. Look at this shit. I can't even make this shit. At the bottom of the deck, I was just about to put the cards back in. Windfall. So for some of you guys, you're about to have a financial windfall. That could come through a new job. It could come through winning a lump sum of money. Okay? But you're about to have some kind of financial windfall. All right? Now, let's pull notes from the universe. All right? Spirit, what message do you have for Capricorn? All right, we're not taking all that. Okay, this is the card. Do something new, something different. Didn't I tell you? Do something new. I told you this. Try a different approach. Let go of that old way of thinking. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. So didn't I see? You might go volunteer or go help out somewhere to take your mind off of what you've been through or take a break from this self-assessment you're doing. And you may do something different or new and meet somebody during this process. Okay. Oh, beautiful. All right. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn singles. All right. I love you guys. Bye.